Hi, this is Lindsay and welcome back to my channel. I finished a little 4x6 vintage ladies journal for you. I found this image from Graphics Fairy of this vintage lady. It looks like she's traveling and in her hand is a little album book. So I kind of made this sort of like a little album. I love the pink paper and the laces and there's stitching and book corners. It's nice and chunky. I didn't even count the pages. I'll put that in the description in the Etsy link below, but I will flip through so you can get an idea. So here's a little tuck spot in the front with a vintage decoupage flower and a distress stained journaling card. And of course, I love my paper ribbons, especially on the first pages. This is a really heavy cardstock tag, and I turned it into a tuck spot, and I stenciled some coffee onto this little guest check. The guest check was from Junk That Treasures. So I just put that there, and then this doily was also from Junk That Treasures, and I coffee dyed it and added a garment pin with a little green bead. And then here is a big pocket, and there's some trim from Junk That Treasures, and inside there's 2 tags. Just you can journal on the back of them. I'm trying to stay in frame here, not doing a good job. Okay, and here's the other side of that. We have some stamping. And there's a little wallpaper tag with a collage, and then a lace pocket with a butterfly. I think this is Graphics Fairy. And I just backed it with some coffee dyed paper. And there's a little journaling card there. More journaling space here, and it would be great to put little pictures and things too. Here's 2 little girls, Tim Holtz. And then we've got some of these, and that little text spot there. Some of these ephemera. Here's a vintage book page, a wild azalea. Bud opens in 10 days, so I thought that was really cool. Some more ephemera. This is a vintage French-English textbook page. And then this is also about the wild azalea there, and a flip-up paper for paper fabric. And a fabric flip-up there. And this is a little tuck spot, strings everywhere, and there's a little coffee dyed and stitched journaling tag. Some little mini gems in the corners there, you can see that. And then there's a tag with an eyelet in it. And this is the other side of, there's that guest, I don't think it's a guest check. I'm not sure what it's called. It's from Junk That Treasures, but the numbers match, and that's the top part of it. So I slipped that there and then clipped this one here. And in here we have another butterfly or moth tag. And then we have another pocket with another vintage decoupage flower. And I made a little pull-out journaling card. And a little paper envelope to put things in. More lace and some glimmer mist. Just everything pretty. But I tried to go for a little bit more, even though it's very feminine, I went a little more fall colors. Not really a fall journal at all, but since she was wearing long sleeves, kind of a warm, I tried to do kind of a pinkish fall, if that makes sense. Here's a little piece of a gardening book, and there is a tag in here for journaling. And we come to the end, and it's closed with this green ribbon. So I hope you enjoy her. She was a lot of fun to make, and I love how the corners turned out on it and gave it a really finished vintage look to it. So this is in my shop. You can check the link below if you would like to. And I hope you were inspired, and thank you so much for watching.